Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'll be mentioning some of the most interesting and unique foods I've ever had. What I'll be covering in this video is foods I've had here in Australia and abroad during my travels. But some of these dishes I'll be mentioning may not be unique and weird to some, but to me and some others they will find it really bizarre. If you are new to this channel, I love food, I love to eat, I love to go out and explore different cuisines and try different things from all over the world. This list is in no particular order. I'm going to start with some more common foods that people may have had before to some of the more weird and interesting things that people have never had. I'm going to start this list off with I've had kangaroo before. Many Australians will think that's not weird, but according to others from other countries, they do think it's a little bit strange. Personal opinion about kangaroo meat, I don't really enjoy it as much. I find the texture to be a bit grainy. Next up I've had crocodile. Crocodile here in Australia and in Cambodia. I think the best I've had so far was at the Beer and Barbecue Festival that they have here in Adelaide. Eating crocodile is like a mixture between fish and chicken. It's got the texture of fish but the taste of chicken. The next interesting food I've had was ox tongue, which I had in Japan. I was walking down the street and they had these meat skewers. I asked them what are these meats. One of them was beef and the other was ox tongue. I thought I'll give this a shot, so I had one of each, and the beef was nice, but the ox tongue was beautiful. Like, it was just the most tender meat I've ever had, and it still had that taste of beef but much more juicier like flavour to it. Once you bite into it, it just really melts on your tongue. It just falls all apart. Now we're going to jump to my trip to Cambodia, a Cambodian barbecue place where you get to cook the food in front of you. There I've had, I think, kangaroo, ostrich, snake. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Ostrich was a bit, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy the taste of the meat, but hey, when it's there, might as well try it. Snake, actually I didn't mind the taste of snake. It was like grilled fish. I only had like a small amount, like a really small bite size, just to see how it tastes, and personally I didn't mind it. Also in Southeast Asia, while I was in Laos, this is not really a food but it's more of a drink. It was a snake whiskey where the snake's inside the bottle, and we had a shot of that. I was expecting maybe some sort of weird reptile kind of flavour and taste to it, but it actually just tastes like normal whiskeys. Now back to Cambodia. This is probably one of the more interesting street foods I've had, and that was tarantula. I remember when I was there, like I was there with Shannon, and I walked up to the stand, and this like 10-year-old kid had so much sass, man. He like had this really good sales approach, like pointing out people, hey, you want to come look? Come on, I'll make you some now. I gave him $1 because it was only worth $1. And I had all like these people around me, like I think Canadian and another American couple next to me, just filming as I go. And rather than just going for one bite like everyone else does, I shoved the whole thing in my mouth. If you're gonna do something dairy like that, just go all in. Just shove it all in. And I shoved it in my mouth and tried to chew it. The legs were still hanging out of my mouth, so I had to push them back in. And yeah, to be honest, I didn't mind it. Like, tarantula tastes like fried chicken but hairy. And to finish off this list, this is when I was in South Korea. I decided to have raw octopus. And this octopus was so raw that it was still moving as I was eating it. We went to, I think, this particular popular like food market, and there was a lady with all the octopus like in her fish tank, and she was pulling them out saying, hey, you want to try? You want to try? Yeah. Lovely lady too, you know. I would recommend anyone to go and see her. Yeah, I ordered our meal and she got out the octopus I wanted, she chopped it up, and the tentacles were still moving. I tried it and it had a real, explain the taste of raw octopus, like had a bit of a seafood taste but not as strong. Like I didn't mind it, didn't say I loved it. However, if you were going to try to eat raw octopus, I would recommend chewing it first before you swallow. The reason I say that is because as the tentacles are still moving, they can stick to the top of your mouth and in your throat. So if you don't chew it properly, you may choke on it. However, the lady, she even cooked up the rest of the octopus and like boiled it in a pot, which tasted a lot better. Eating raw octopus was kind of more of a novelty thing I wanted to do in Korea, but it's not the best thing I've ever had. Okay. Well, that's the end of my video of some of the most interesting things I've eaten so far. I hope you liked it. If you got any questions, leave it in the comment section down below, or if you got any recommendations what I should try to eat. Anyway guys, happy eating, and I'll see you in the next one.